it said, the brain is the biggest sexual organ in the body. It's true. Good sex has so much to do with our state of mind. Filling our minds with what is beautiful, honourable, and mutually respectful about sex will positively enhance our sexual relationship. Conversely, if there are mental obstacles to intimacy, it'll be nearly impossible to enjoy good sex.
Anxiety starts in the head, but it has a physical outworking in the body. What happens is we have a disconnect between our head and our body. To stay sexually aroused, we need a constant cycle, a constant circuit, if you like, between our head and our body. We need to be fully connected. If we're anxious, if we're worrying about sexual difficulties, we split the two off. In men, we see that with erectile dysfunction, an inability to get or keep an erection because they're feeling really anxious about it. We see in women people that are anxious about sex, for example, hurting, and they think I mustn't be anxious about it, but they're already tense, and that then compounds the problem. So it can be a sort of self-fulfilling prophecy, really. So rather than being connected, their head and their body connected to stay aroused, they're constantly worrying about what to do, how to touch their partner, which means they don't fully engage in what they're doing. Perhaps their partner is the same, and it means that sex is not enjoyable. So the anxiety around it keeps them from discussing it, but also really fully engaging in what they're doing with one another. It may be that we've also experienced sexual trauma or sexual abuse in our past, and that will significantly impact how we feel about sex in a relationship. So it's really important that we talk about these things with our partner, and it may be that you need additional support before you're able to move to a place where you're able to think about sex being positive, and that's where going to see a sex therapist can be really helpful.
Anxiety about sex can seem like a huge obstacle in a marriage, but as a couple, you can overcome it.
If you're struggling, our advice is don't bury the problem. Talk together, read a book about sex together, or seek expert help if needed.
Another area that can negatively impact